Turn this on. Hopefully the audio mix is good. Hopefully somebody's in chat and can say if it sounds good. Hello and welcome to the first joint episode of Dog Pound D&D since, because we never joint episoded it at the conclusion for the last one. We just had some random crossover. So has it been since the end of the last campaign?
Yep.
We had a joint episode for Ulford because both
Oh, yes.
parties happened to be there at the same time.
Oh, that's right.
Was it a 6 hour or was it just the 3?
It was a 3.
The 3, yeah. So for some of you, most of you, I think at this point, this is brand new. Doorbar, you might have been in one.
I think I was.
Alright, so now, Garen, obviously, so Cool Demon, Goji, Puzz, and Dragonheart. So we will start with what happened last time, and then I will go into what we are doing this time. And we will start with Doorbar, because you're in the top left.
Okay, good. So after returning from our failed and yet somehow mildly successful attempt to visit the mines, we decided that we should just attend a pretty simple class, seeing as all of our casters were out of spell slots and we were all exhausted and beat to shit. So we went to Cooking and Survival, and there was a famous person from the past who someone might be able to give me her name, but apparently she played prominently in Romance and Rakoge and is still alive.
Terry.
Terry?
Yes. Terry.
Okay, Terry. So Terry was in our class, and apparently it was a huge deal because she was a huge deal like 1,000 years ago and is still alive. And then we had to pick up a bunch of splotches, and a bunch of shenanigans happened. Garen the Gruesome once again chucked Doorbar across the room because apparently abusing Doorbar is his favorite activity. And then, I'm trying to think anything that happened after that. The big thing was that Terry was in our class and that Vincent absolutely hates Romance and Rakoge. He really hates it so much.
Thank you very much, Doorbar. You can have 5 loot points.
I'll take it.
And then, I believe, Kellisk, you're going to tell the series of unfortunate events for Kellisk. It's not your fault. Everyone should know.
So I was, looking at, and I found this key in the brick, and I decided I was going to hold on to it because they're talking about secrets and stuff like that, and I didn't know what that was going to do. But I figured I'll hold on to it, we'll find out what it is, and then maybe we'll tell the party after. And then we went to, we went to the town, and they were looking at the job board, and I noticed that, there's this key guy over here, and I said, you know what, I think I'll take the key over there and take a look at the key guy, show it to him and see what he has to say. So I go in there, and this guy puts a shield around him. He calls the cops. I'm like, what is going on here? And some dudes break in. They blind me. They take me. They fly away with me. Take me back to the headmaster. This guy puts me through. He keeps asking me questions. I'm like, I don't know nothing about nothing. I've been here 4 days. What do you think this is? And in the meantime, my group here, they heard all the commotion was going on. They're trying to figure out what's going on. And then I get flown away. I think they go blind. Then we got Zek over here. He was tracking me, and so this one guy tries to cave my head in after I answered all their questions as honestly as I could, and they threw me out, and I had a headache, so they took me to the nurse. So after the nurse, I was a little riled up, and Zach really wanted to kill some stuff. So I said, let's go kill some fucking mutants. So we did. And we killed...
Does anybody notice that Violet and the nurse look remarkably similar? Because I didn't notice that till just now.
So then we took out some mutants, and I threw a dagger at the one, and it went right through the tree's head. It was like a mutant tree thing, and now my dagger is all acidy and stuff, and we got to get it. We got to get some safety precautions around it so I can use it. Did I leave anything else? Anything out?
I think that's all.
Okay.
And we find ourselves here today with absolutely no coordination of map moving around.
No points for being in character while doing anything? Huh?
I
What are we
see.
doing
You know
here?
what? You can have an extra 3 loot points for that, on top of the 5.
Oh.
This is everything's up for debate in this game.
I also forgot to mention, Dorbar got a date to the ball.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh God, you're gonna have to DM me who it was so I make sure to remember this.
It's Abby, the girl.
Oh God, you had so many ridiculously good rolls.
Yeah, it's the entire yeah. Like the party all threw in
Oh yeah,
bonus rolls and stuff towards it. Like they made it happen.
it was a team effort.
It was team effort.
Wingming.
All right, so we're gonna start with who wants to go first, as you discuss, going out for breakfast before you guys are going to meet at breakfast. Because, contrived meeting, we're just gonna make it work so everyone can be here. But which of the two sides wants to start? Which one has Dragonheart's cleaning? So which one has Dragonheart? 6 p.m.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. 2 p.m. it
2
is.
p.m.
So arrival 2 p.m. It is. Karen. Hermes has COVID. Magical COVID.
I gotta figure out how to make this map work with all these all the player things on the bottom. Like it's kind of cutting off the bottom of our screen.
You can move them around. I just stack them all on top of each other.
You can also do on the far right, click the settings, and then I think it's in graphics, maybe? No, where is it? Somewhere in there, you can change it to just show names.
Alright, I'll figure it out.
Yeah, somewhere in there it lets you change it so it'll just pop it down to just basic names. That's what I do.
At the bottom,
Yeah.
yeah, you have to get I believe it's audio and video maybe. Or personalization in display. I believe that's one of those two in the settings.
Audio and video, and then into the video display tab, and then player video avatar size names only.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Alright, so you guys are waking up after the very long day that you had last time. Proceed.
I had acquired an item last time. Did spending any time with it give me any extra information about it?
What is the item, and we'll see if there's a roll associated.
It was a sealed glass tube with embossed gold wax on the ends.
Okay, have you tried to open it?
I'd probably try and figure out what's inside of it before I tried to open it.
And by what method?
Roll it and hear if something moves inside, slosh it gently. Is it liquid? Is it powder? Is
You
it a
hear
solid
something
object?
solid moving inside of it. Whatever it is takes up most of the volume.
Is the glass opaque or transparent?
It is opaque.
How heavy is it?
About as heavy as like a classic glass Coke bottle. Context sensitive.
What?
I said this campaign will not be good in 40 years. To rewatch.
Yeah, good. I can picture it in my head.
Yeah,
How
like
heavy
I
it
like
is.
it's not very heavy. It weighs, like
Yeah.
a glass of water maybe, or not even that.
Does it
Empty
look
glass
like
of water.
Does it look like it's been opened before?
It
Like,
does not. It looks like
Yeah,
the
Ugh.
wax is sealing the end of it.
You want some help opening it?
I think I'm in my room with this. You guys don't see this. I will just stash it somewhere and leave that for now.
Absolutely.
But I do equip the weapon that I had found as well.
All right. Perfect.
Has Dorbar made any progress on figuring out what his book does?
Did
or
he spend
wants
time
from him?
studying it overnight?
I think so. I'd gone back and no, you're right. I spent all that time reading Romance and Rakoge.
Yeah, so yeah, you gotta
Yeah, okay,
allocate your
that's
time. All right, so you guys can meet out in the common area.
fair. Hey guys, how's it going?
Good morning.
It's all right. Guys.
Hope you guys all slept well. I didn't. I was reading this novel and it was pretty fantastic. Starting to learn so much about it.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
I mean, Vinny, it's. I get it. You're not a fan.
Appreciation of art is personal.
You know what? To each their own. But if you look at that from a critical writing standpoint, that is not very good.
When you have a dwarven father that likes that whole story, you kinda don't like it very much.
See, Garen's with me. And he's a pretty
Garrett
smart
keeps
guy.
throwing me across rooms. So, Garrett, you're still my buddy. You're still my buddy. I wish you wouldn't keep throwing me across rooms or using me as a weapon, but I appreciate your opinion, and yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
That is one time I won't do it without your consent anymore.
Okay.
I wouldn't make promises.
But you can't keep.
Yeah.
But those
So
are the best kind.
You guys excited about the ball tonight? I mean, I'm not very excited about, it could be totally boring. It probably, doesn't matter that much. But, they said there's gonna be someone cool here, and, I guess that's cool. Not that it, again, really matters, but, how you guys feeling about the ball?
I think it's gonna be fun. Never say no to a party.
But
Oh yeah, I should come out of here.
it's been a long time since I've been to a party.
I always say no to parties.
Ah, come on, Tavion.
Lame.
Yeah, I get, I'm not a party, I kind of, I didn't grow up around parties, it was mostly, hey, let's be cool with nature, and, don't touch that, and I appreciate, you want to, preserve stuff, but, I'm not, super into parties or anything, but, I guess I should go, technically.
This is how you form the bonds of a community.
Speaking of go,
So you're saying it's
Should-
an optional social contract?
Exactly.
should we go to breakfast?
I could eat breakfast. Breakfast would be fine.
I'd go for some steak and eggs.
I could get a piece of bread.
And probably a biscuit.
I could also go for some food.
Yeah, we should keep it light though. If we're gonna be dancing a lot, I mean, not that we're all gonna be dancing a lot or anything, but just.
Well, the
just,
ball probably isn't until the evening.
Well, yeah, I
Violet just the ball.
Yeah,
True though. True.
I guess that's fair.
Light lunch, heavy breakfast.
All right.
Light breakfast, light lunch.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Then we will flip, just to kind of move things along, to the other group who needs to all go back to their bedrooms until they come out of their bedroom. They honestly, if this is the first time you guys are seeing, some people got really nice accommodations and some people got less nice accommodations.
And some were put into isolation for their own sake and the party's sake.
I go find Zach. There's Zach. There we go. Oh, there you go. We found you. Yeah, dude, like, you guys got a lot more space. PM. We had to bolt on a whole room for the swordsman, but that kind of worked out because nobody wanted to live next to him.
He was being weird.
I think he's pretty cool.
Thank you.
He's weird, but he's our weirdo. So
Yes,
like,
exactly.
Yeah. There
So,
are many like it, but this one is ours.
all right, so go ahead, wake up, and make your way out of the room as you will. Go ahead.
Hex is just gonna open his door, and if no one else is awake, he's gonna make his way out to the hall. If the swordsman's already out there, he's gonna go, "Oh, hey, swordsman.
Good morning.
Thank you again for healing my back. It still hurts, but it's better."
It is what any good friend would do.
Hey, everybody.
Violet's gonna go ahead and go off to the cafeteria and start cooking for people,
Absolutely.
since that is one of her jobs.
I will get you in there ahead of time. Go ahead, everybody else.
Good morning, everyone.
I really wish I could get a perch in there, but the nest I built is okay.
My head's still ringing.
I bet. Kind of like they hit you pretty hard.
No, I'm gonna find that guy.
What
But
did he
before
look
I
like?
I don't know, but I'm gonna find him. You saw him more better than I did.
There's a dragon.
we only saw, like, the
I
cops.
got. That's who hit him.
It wasn't the headmaster, but I'm gonna have words with that guy.
Better pick your time and place.
Yeah, and I'm gonna visit our little friend down there in the city, and we're gonna have words as well.
Maybe when he's not near the alarm that summons a murder squad from the school.
Oh, trust me, he won't see it coming when I get in there to see him. We're gonna have a conversation. I ain't gonna hurt anybody, but we're gonna have a conversation.
Just want to talk to him.
I just want to talk to him.
Yeah. Well, we'll maybe don't just kick the door down and start demanding answers about a key next time. I don't know. I have no idea what you did, so.
I will
Also, make sure this is a hill that you actually want to die on.
just want to scare him.
Does he still have the key? That's the important part.
As far as I know, he does. I mean, like I said, I was blind and deaf, and these people flew away with me. I don't know. I don't know what the hell happened. I don't know what he did with the key. I mean, he could have given it to one of them before they flew off. Headmaster didn't give me any answers.
How very unhelpful.
Yeah, I
So
know.
we'll have to look for him ourselves then.
My matron wouldn't put me somewhere where she thought there was danger, but these teachers seem like they might be actively working against us, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense to
I
me.
don't know about that, but
Then they
definitely-
might be servants of the High Demon Elgrim.
You know, you're starting to make more sense to me, swordsman. Maybe all it took was a hit to the head.
Yeah.
All right, you guys ready to go?
Yeah, we should go. Did Violet already leave? I didn't
Yes.
see her nearby. Okay.
Yeah, she already
No,
left.
I'm in character asking.
Oh, go ahead.
But,
Yeah, no, say that.
no, I
yeah.
think we're
she
good.
wandered up.
Okay. Well, we should probably go catch up with her then.
All right, and with that, we flip back to the other group. Who are in the hallway on your way to breakfast.
We sure do walk this hallway a lot.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It is strange that every hallway
ornate.
in this university looks exactly the same.
Maybe
feels
it's to make you feel just as lost as the people running the university.
You know, it feels like the people that made this place were a little lazy.
Maybe it is.
Whoa. Or maybe they were just strapped for time when they made it.
Probably, yeah.
It is, yeah, you want to get an adventure university up as quick as possible, I think. Though, then it would just have stone walls, right?
And then the whole other group shows up in the hall from around a corner at the same time. The same hall.
Oh, hey guys.
Well, yo, you've never met before.
Oh,
None of you have ever met before. Except Whimsy, maybe?
One of them.
Whimsy's a bridge!
Vinny's gonna walk up to Whimsy. Have any of you seen The Fresh Prince when Jazz and Will walk up to each other and they do the...
Yeah.
He's gonna walk and say, "Yo, Whims!"
Hey, Vinny, how are you doing?
Doing good, doing good. How are you? How's things going with the shear? You taking her to the ball?
I didn't see you at all yesterday since we were busy wandering about the town. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
But you guys went to the town?
Yeah.
We were thinking about, walking about, but, things,
You're in the bottom
apparently
left.
this island's a little crazy, so... Yeah, apparently this island's a little crazy at places.
No kidding.
So what's it like? What's the town like?
Don't throw your swords at boards if you
They have
do,
a lot
you
of
lose them.
guards in the town.
We definitely didn't get blinded or deafened.
Well, one of us didn't.
Did you just walk into this town and get blinded or deafened, or was were mistakes made? And this is just coming from a guy who mistakes are usually made.
I mean, define mistakes?
Yeah.
Did you just show up and were blind and deafened, or did you mess with someone and get blind and deafened?
We were investigating something to see if we could actually help.
We heard an alarm.
Yeah, and in the process, we definitely got blinded and deafened because the cops were just throwing their shit everywhere.
I don't even know what they did that caused that, but
I don't
Yeah,
know
I
the
don't either.
mistakes were made. I think the mistakes were made on the other side of the aisle.
hey, that's still a mistake. That was me.
Who are you? I know Whimsy, but I've never met any of the rest of you.
Oh, sorry. My name is Zach. Hello.
I'm Hex.
Oh, I remember you.
Which one?
You, little guy.
Me?
Yeah, I remember you. You decided that you were going to try to talk to me and tell me something about me just being myself and demanding a level of quality from our teachers.
Oh, that's
Oh, yeah, I kind of forgot about that.
It's all right, little fella.
I'll have you know I'm perfectly average for my species, thank you.
I'm Kellisk. I'm somewhat above average.
In what
Wow.
quality?
All qualities.
Well,
You're welcome.
You're somewhat above average in all qualities. That is that might be the greatest description of any being I've ever heard. It's like I'm not terrible. I'm not even average. I'm like slightly above average across the board.
I'm pretty okay.
I am easily middle management material.
Yes.
Oh.
Like one day you could be an assistant professor at this university.
This is true. This is true.
Well, nice to meet you all. I am Vincenzo Dantes.
You're a big kitty.
Nice to meet you all. Okay.
Good observation skills there.
Thank you.
Where are you from?
Over the ocean, I guess. I mean,
Everyone's from over the ocean, pal.
right. Well, I came over the ocean like you came over the ocean.
Right, well, I'm from Emir.
Okay.
It's just that, I'll let you get to it. I'll let you figure it out.
Don't take it too.
Zek's
roughly.
gonna
He's
just lean
pretty-
down to Kellis and be like, I think he thinks you two might be from the same area.
Why would he think that?
Because you talk very similar.
I don't talk like him.
Yes, you do.
No,
You
I
sure?
don't. I don't know. I don't sound like that guy. He's a kitty. He sounds like a kitty.
You... Okay. I will just let you continue to feel that way.
I had this
It's
guy's
okay to be wrong.
You'll arrive in the left middle.
It's okay to be wrong.
And we will, everybody who is currently doing things, everybody except for Violet, please deafen mute, and we're gonna go to Violet.
Okay.
And then we'll tell you in the game chat when it's time to come back. It should be short.
Where's that button?
Mm.
Oh, there.
I'll find it. There it is.
All right, Violet. You are in the kitchen. You can describe what you're doing in the kitchen, preparing your food, as well as Dashira. I think you know her. If you don't, forget that I told you the name. Is in the kitchen. Looks like trying to cook a very small meal, but seems to be messing it up quite frequently and starting over.
I will greet her, say hello there. Hi, I'm Violet.
Hi. Sorry, I apologize for the smell. I know burnt rice is not a great smell in the morning, but I just can't seem to get this right. And you see her, she's trying to roll what looks like some kind of a sushi roll, but every time she touches it, there's scorch marks left behind. And you can see that her face is like beet red. And you can see as she seems to get more frustrated, it seems to burn quicker.
That's very curious. Your touch seems to be burning it.
Oh, yes, it's just... I try and keep it under control, but... when people in my family get frustrated or flustered, we get a little warm.
Would gloves help?
I tend to burn through those.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Would you like my assistance?
No, this is, and you like hear something, and you hear like somebody whisper, like you hear, roll perception actually.
One moment.
You hear something that sounds like, he's coming, and then you see Dashira run and dive under the kegs in the corner.
What? What? I wonder what that's about.
And
I will continue cutting up fruit.
yep. And then everyone come back.
People talking, acting like I'm talking funny or something. I don't sound like that guy.
Drag myself over here.
You sound similar, I will say that.
Well, I don't even know what that's supposed to mean.
You might be from the same part of the continent, is all, I think.
Well, I mean, I didn't have a word for where I'm from. I was from the den. I was from the matron's den.
Maybe that's near me. Who knows?
I don't know.
Might be.
You're saying I have an accent?
Yes.
A little bit.
You got an accent. I don't got no accent.
You only notice it when you're around people.
See,
who don't
he
talk.
has an accent. See? You hear him? That's not.
It's like I'm listening in stereo.
Did your matron sound like you do? Like, did she talk the way you do?
Well, no, she was a dragon. She spoke Draconic.
Okay, well that makes sense.
I mean,
So,
I guess
where did you
if
learn
a
to
dragon
speak
has
common?
she taught me. And also, I had a few run-ins with some unfortunate fellows. It's, you know. So, when you're not going to go hide in the bathroom again, are you?
That is where I eat, so I may have privacy.
You need to get a better way of doing that. We offered to make you like a little cut, like, thing to put over your
Well,
head.
it's either he does it in the bathroom or he does it back at the room.
Couldn't Whimsy make some kind of magic shield in front of him that's impenetrable to view through or something?
I know. Kellis runs off looking for something.
Oh no.
Alright, and then it looks like we have Garen, Tavion, and Twayblade all in here, so go ahead with what you're doing, and Dorbar.
Dorbar is making himself a light salad and fruit plate.
Alright.
He also seems very anxious. Like, he's a little freaked out.
Alright.
Steven's gonna grab his usual piece of toast.
Twayblade, roll perception.
Can you hear me now?
That's super good.
A+.
There's food in here.
I suppose it's good that you got the nat 1 out on a not important roll.
There's not even food in there. There's maggots in there.
Yeah, you're pretty sure you smell rotting food. Like the whole table is just, it's all gone off.
Oh no.
You're pretty sure about it.
Alright, I'm gonna hustle over to where Dorbar is and eat whatever he's eating then, because I'm assuming it's safe if someone else is eating it.
Alright.
Hey, Meta.
Yeah.
Kaliska's looking for a box.
Yeah, there's like a cardboard box.
Yep.
Yeah, plenty of little boxes just laying around in the back room over here.
Alright. So is it... It's like beelighting. Yeah.
How about that? Can you hear me now?
Roll luck, Kellisk.
I can't tell.
Where did my character sheet go?
I don't know.
I think it might just be so many.
Oh, you just
There I am.
Gone. Reduced to atoms.
I agree. That's why I weirded out that you can't hear me. Can you hear me?
Now it's too small.
I can hear you, Tavion.
Is it quiet or is it?
Quieter than anybody else, yeah.
All right, hang on. I have an audio.
It should be in your attacks, Kellis. Probably at the
should be
bottom.
down.
Yeah, I know. It's too small.
Oh.
Like I can't read it now for some reason. Let me try to reopen it.
Yep.
I don't. It like won't open now.
Restart your browser, maybe?
Okay.
I know I've run into that problem before. What are you using, Chrome?
Yeah.
I've always had better luck with Firefox on Roll20, but that's just me.
It's habit. I'm gonna have to break it, and I just haven't been in the mood.
I have it on both Firefox and in Chrome simultaneously.
I use Firefox now, but that's only because Chrome with Roll20 would always be like, "Oh yeah, here you go. Here's we're now using 5 gigs of your processing RAM. Thank you very much." And it's just like, "Excuse me, what?"
It says I'm using half of my 32 gigs of RAM right now.
Well, you don't buy 32 gigs for nothing. Let's bump that number up.
Roll20 itself was using 5 gigs by itself, like just that window. So
There, I was able to roll, even though it's still very small on my screen. What if I?
Yep.
Yeah, it scales with the map. Okay.
As you go through the door, you hear a loud thump and a clink, and the freezer door shut behind you.
Oh no.
Would any of us like be able to see or hear it happening?
Perception checks?
Yeah, perception.
Yeah, I would think so, yeah.
Dorbar and I are.
There we go. I popped
Yeah.
it out. Now I can see.
I did not mean to roll advantage.
Yeah, and Violet's in the way. So I'm gonna say Tavion and Garen, because Vinny, you're kind of the other direction. So if Garen and Tavion can roll perception.
Yeah, because this supposed to be a 5, not 17.
Okay, so
I
a
feel
5.
like Violet definitely noticed.
Well, you wouldn't have been looking that way. You're cooking.
She might have heard it, though.
That's true.
Peripheral
You
vision.
go rabbit ears.
Yeah, I'll say you heard it. You didn't see it, but you heard it close. And Garen got a 5. You didn't hear anything. And Tavion. So Violet heard the door close. That's it.
Poor Kellis.
Tavion is not perceptive, is he?
No. No, he's not. He's gonna grab a piece of toast and go sit where he usually sits.
Yep.
I didn't even notice the door closed behind me, and I'm just rummaging through things.
Absolutely.
So.
I'm doing just getting eggs, steak, some milk, and I'm hoping that the new group doesn't recognize me.
Are you cooking the eggs and the steak and the milk, or are you just the straw? Well, not cooking the milk, but you know what I mean.
He's a dragonborn.
He's gruesome!
I'm gonna cook him.
Alright, roll cooking.
What is that?
Survival, I'm pretty sure, unless you have cooking utensils.
Nope.
Look, you make a fantastic steak and egg breakfast. You somehow managed to cook the milk, and it's even better than uncooked milk.
Okay, this is a masterpiece. I'm gonna happily take it to the table.
Alright.
It looks like there's a pre-prepared soup here, Matt. Can I just take some of that and?
Yeah, you can take it.
Actually, no, I'm not sure it's some of the new people. Or are they not doing anything yet? Actually, here.
Then I'll sit with Tavion, right?
Everyone's splitting up.
Anyway, I meant to sit here. I meant to carry on.
I'm gonna get my food and check out the notice board.
All right. Let's see if anybody's put anything on there. I'm gonna go find it because it's a tool somewhere. Notice board.
I get it. There's not anything new.
Nope, just the old stuff. But also, there's only been one session since you made it, so.
I'm assuming, since this is a school, that people are up all night long.
Yeah, it's only been one night, but.
Cafeteria, but yeah.
All right. We'll flip back over for now to Zach, Whimsy, Hex, and Swordsman.
The Swordsman is like tapping his hands on the table.
What do you think Kellisk is trying to find for you?
I don't know.
I am
He
not
would have
sure.
already found it by now.
I would
Didn't you
assume
say
it's something
that
to
we
cover
talked
his
about
head.
Yeah, but we talked about that last time, and then Swordsman said no to that.
It is
Maybe-
a lot of complications. It is easier for me to just go into the restroom and eat my food.
Well, I can.
Kellisk is also a little strong-headed, so
You just have to reassure him that no is still the answer.
he doesn't seem to take no for an answer very well. So
I know I am not allowed in the kitchen any longer, but
Are you all on the Violet food plan or not? I forget.
Zach
this
and
point, yes.
Ellisk were, but I think we all are by this point. Yeah.
I think the Swordsman hasn't paid, so he might just get some
Okay.
food prepared.
Violet,
have
you can be
money
done
now.
cooking if you want.
I think we've all got a little bit of money after the.
You
we
might
got
be
paid
muted,
from the
Violet.
bounty.
No, I'm not
Oh,
muted.
okay. Yeah.
I said, okay.
Okay.
Whimsy will wander off. We're like, oh, because he's not on the food plan. He only got the meal last night because of the after the fight. So he is gonna wander off to go get his standard fruit that he usually eats for breakfast.
All right.
Swordsman will go with. He's not on the meal plan either.
You guys didn't know you could sign up for a meal plan, did you?
Kellisk rummages around looking through boxes and finally finds a box that is... No, he finds a potato sack that is big enough for a head. He's like, alright, this should work. And then he walks over and he's like, huh. And he tries to open the door.
And it is locked.
Huh. Well, that ain't good. He's like, just starts examining the door, trying to figure out how to get the door open.
It locks from the outside.
Yeah, it's like, it's getting a little cold in here.
It is. 'Cause, and Garen, Tavion, Vinny, and Twayblade, you would see people, I assume, walking in and out of the kitchen to Violet picking up their breakfasts.
He's gonna bang on the door. Hello.
With an insulated room, Zach and Violet, please make perception checks, and you need to beat it 17.
Nope.
No.
Zach is way too focused on his food, which he grabs and then leaves.
No, Zach, you don't, Zach, but you're pretty sure that you saw something underneath the kegs. Just like a flash of light or a glimmer of something.
What, like over here?
Over here.
Okay. Well, let me put my food down first.
Violet, you hear a slight tapping, maybe almost a banging noise coming from the freezer.
I'll go and open the freezer door.
Kellis, the freezer door is open.
He's like, "Jeez."
What are you doing in there, Kellisk?
He has like a potato sack. He's like, "I'm trying to help the swordsman. The freezer trying to eat me. I gotta stay out of this kitchen. This is dangerous."
Be careful.
Swordsman! He just runs over. He has a bag. He's like, "See, we can put this over your head and you can eat under it."
I'm assuming Dorbar is seeing
Without
all
being
this
seen.
happen.
Yeah, Dorbar is seeing all of this happen.
Yeah, Dorbar is gonna be like, yeah, I'd stay out of that freezer too. The one time I went in there, it slammed on me too, and like they had to let me out. Something's wrong with that room, and I would stay out of there at all costs. Like, let whoever's supposed to be in there be in there, and then I wouldn't go in there. Something's wrong with that room.
I think it's banging.
Bombastic bag man.
Yeah. See, you can eat right underneath that. You can sit and talk to us while we eat.
How would I take the helmet off to eat?
No, you do that part in the bathroom.
Yeah.
A two-step process.
Kellis looks over at Dorbar. He's like, "This whole kitchen is a death trap. I blew up in here once."
But yeah, I did hear about that, but I think that was a little bit less weird magic and a little bit more bad chemistry.
I don't know what you're saying.
I wasn't there. I shouldn't have said anything. That was silly. I shouldn't have said anything. I'm sure you guys did great, and just something weird happened.
I didn't do anything. I walked in and blew up. Well, I mean, swordsman, yeah, you could put it on in the bathroom and come out and eat, and I think I might be making things more complicated.
It is possible.
Hell, well, maybe we'll figure something out. I'm just trying to help out. I don't want you to feel lonely.
It is alright. I cannot feel any more lonely.
Whimsy, you find a bunch of burnt bananas and carrots strewn over about the table.
Setting fire to carrots and bananas. Wait
They
a
look
second.
like they're in the shape of handprints.
Handprints? What is going on here?
Meta, can I search again for whatever I might have caught a glimpse of down here?
Yeah. We're gonna need to do the rolly thingy. So roll perception.
Slightly better. Wait, I just have no luck with perception rolls.
Roll again because there was a 3 with a +1, which is a 4. A 10 with a +1. /W. I think I can whisper you somehow properly. Wait, I have this up now. I can do it the smart way.
You can always DM me on Discord too.
Yeah, now I can do that because I have it separate. Are you in Whimsy's party or not? I have a hard time keeping track of which.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. Everybody close your eyes for a second, except for Zach. Except for Zach. All good?
Oh, okay.
Yep. Okay, everybody can open their eyes again.
Zek's gonna just peek under there and be like, oh. He's just like looking in there.
And he
what's
does.
inside.
We'll have to be looking at the webcam to.
Oh. Zek just nods and slowly does this.
What is it? What is it supposed to be? I don't understand.
Alright, time to go eat.
All right, back to Tavion, Garen, Vinny, and Twayblade.
Did that guy just walk to the bathroom with food?
That seems a little bit unsanitary.
Yeah.
I think there's a phrase about that.
There's a phrase.
Are they talking loud enough that we could hear them?
Are you?
I'm asking them. Like,
Yeah.
are they talking loud enough that from across the room could we potentially hear them?
I mean,
that'd have to be really loud.
Yeah,
Trying to
probably
people at a
not.
table.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair. I'm just making sure I'm asking.
Yep.
wasn't that one of the guys we saw in the hallway?
Seemed to be. You knew them. Did you?
Should we?
In there.
I knew Whimsy. Whimsy used to be an odd one, but then he tried to switch to him so he could get with a tiefling, which I mean, for love, you know, I understand some people enjoy handlebars.
Enjoy what?
Yeah.
Nothing. Don't
Handlebars?
don't worry about it.
Okay.
Should we go talk to the guy in the bathroom or just leave him be?
I have not seen that guy before. Except for in the hallway.
I guess unless it's the bathrooms are fully occupied and you really need to get in there.
Maybe that's one of the
Leave
secrets.
him alone.
Yeah, I guess. But I decided that is still gross and a little bit unsanitary that he brings food in there.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yep, we'll do.
Okay, so didn't you guys say that somebody had that you knew somebody who had some chloroform? I feel like somebody mentioned that
Oh yeah.
to me about
So bloody concerning. But do you know something has chloroform? Just...
No, I'm just curious about its prevalence among the student population here at school. We need to worry about getting chloroformed. Do we all need chloroform for something? Is it easy to come by?
Mm-hmm.
Would just for a history check, would Dorbar have ever mentioned the fact that he is in possession of chloroform to Twayblade?
I thought that somebody told me that somebody else had it.
Okay.
Not that like some other student at the school had chloroform.
There's been a fair bit of chloroform going about the school, so multiple people have run into it at this point.
Like physically been incapacitated by it.
I don't think a lot of people have been incapacitated. Well, some people have been. Some people have just found it. Some people have found it on dead bodies. It's been around.
All right, well, then I'll tell the group that I know that there was another student that had some now, too.
Wait, can you point to them? Are they here?
That's a good question. I don't see them in here this morning, I don't think. But I would know what they look like fairly well, so I could describe...
What were they wearing?
All black clothes with a red belt and a black hood. They have purple skin and a scimitar.
Meta, does that sound familiar?
I know
Almost
who
as
it
if
is,
this-
but I don't know if I'm
almost as
supposed
if
to know their
this-
name.
Almost as if this person was just unconscious.
Yeah, you,
top of
Vinny, are very intimately familiar
Yeah.
with this individual.
Let me.
Meta's locked in.
You had a real hands-on experience with them.
Oh, great! That idiot.
Who?
I'm starting to get worried about you guys' habits.
1 sec. We might want to Twayblade do push to talk because we're getting Tavion from you and from him. Sorry.
How do I do that?
In Discord, it should be in user settings, and then voice and video, and then push to talk, and then just set what key you want to push. You might also be able to, you know, mess with your input sensitivity there to make it work, but...
Okay. I'll fuss around with that.
Yeah. No worries, just letting you know.
Yep. But anyway, so that guy had some chloroform too.
Well, that don't sound too good.
I have.
Is there a black market selling chloroform to students now?
I wouldn't go question things like that. That's how you end up dead. Alright? You keep quiet about stuff like that.
Oh, excuse me. Says whatever this is to Hex. Hex?
So what? What? Why are you bumping into me, man?
Excuse me, I'm just here for breakfast. I just transferred in a little late.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna offer my dorm mate if they needed a hand taking food out. I was just waiting for them to finish up. I'll get out of your way. And he's just gonna like sidestep out of the way.
Yep. And you see him grabbing and just eating a bunch of raw fish. Like whole fish. Just disappears right up under the tentacles.
Do you not want to cook that?
Oh,
Or
no,
eat
no.
At the table?
Raw fish is delightful. Who has time for that? I'm so far behind. I'm already a week late.
For classes?
Oh, yes. You see, my father put me off on a... fucking hell. I swear. He was friends with his great-great-grandfather. Doesn't mean that crazy kook's grandchild's any better than his fucking... You've heard the story, motherfuckers. You just see him kind of like heading over and grabbing some vegetables.
Would you like to sit with some company if you're not having... I bet you could catch up on your work within the next, like, week or so. Don't have to rush today, because you're not going to get it done today. In all honesty, you're going to burn yourself out.
I suppose there are no classes today after all. I heard something about a grand ball.
Yeah, I kind of forgot that was happening, but I think we're
Oh,
gonna
well,
at
we
some
could go
point.
together.
I mean, if you want to join my group to go, that I don't see them having a complaint, but maybe you should sit with us first and talk with us first.
Well,
Get to know us a
maybe.
little better.
You know, my great grandfather always said, "Love at first sight is the truest love."
I know where this is going, but I hate it. I already know and I hate it.
I know what this is.
My name's Patrick, by the way.
Sorry.
I'll cross you. What's the
Out of
user
character,
name?
fucking Patrick. Patrick meta. Couldn't come up with anything better but Patrick. Because now all I think of is Patrick Star.
Oh no,
It
this
makes me
you
think
didn't even
Ryan's
ask
a
the last
complete
name.
dunce.
You didn't even ask the last name, sir.
This is out of character meta.
I know.
I'm not. Hex doesn't go for last names. Hex is just gonna carefully reach out an arm and be like, I'm Hex. Nice to meet you, Patrick.
And he holds out a hand, and he's not. How tall are you?
2'4".
So he's about like a little under twice your height, I think. Dwarfs are like 4 foot, right?
Like 4.5 to 5.
Yeah,
Depends.
about, this guy's a little shorter though, so about 4 foot. So,
So he's like just
to make
twice
your
my height,
acquaintance,
basically.
yeah. It's not often I find people shorter than I.
I don't know if I should take that as an insult. But there is someone else who's super short that you might like. He's at our table if you want to go sit and or at least introduce yourself.
Oh, hi
Tell me that
there!
Hex said that you could. No, why are you yelling? They can't hear you. They can't hear you.
But what about the small person over there? And he kind of points over.
At Kellisk.
No, at Whimsy, who just came around the corner.
I mean,
Is that another one of your small friends?
I mean, yes, that's one of my other dorm mates. You don't have to yell though. We're inside.
Oh, I've spent a lot of time outside. When I was a young one, I usually preferred the forests to the mines.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's go. Before I break your mind. Let's go.
No, Hex has no idea where else to go with this right now. He came here to help Violet, and suddenly now is being like overrun with fucking goddamn Thalrex. Great.
Darren, Tavion, Vinny, and Twayblade, you can all very easily hear and see this. He is not quiet.
Oh my gosh, that's a little rude. Darren, could you please ask him to be quiet?
Hey, would you mind being a little bit quiet, please?
Oh,
We're
yes,
trying to have a
yes,
conversation.
sir. Yes, they warned me. They warned me about you and the students. Yes, good sir. Yes. And he kind of like bows and backs away.
Please, you don't-
Thanks, Darren.
No problem.
Garen, was it?
Tegan will yell out.
Okay.
He's new. Don't take it easy on him.
He backed away. That was a good idea. All right, I'm not gonna go. If Darren asked me to be quiet, I would shut up right then.
I hate this
And
reputation.
now he's out of sight. I don't know where he went.
Whimsy and Violet would have seen him dive under the kegs as well.
Why did he just dive under there? I don't understand.
I don't know. Look, Violet, I just came in here to offer an extra hand to take food out to the table. Do you need an extra hand?
Sure, here you go, and I hand him some platters of food to take.
Alright, Hex does what he can and goes to take them to the table. And as he passes Garrett, he goes, "Thank you. I tried to ask him to be quiet, but clearly that didn't work."
No problem.
Whimsy, you see, well, roll perception.
$21.
12. You see both Dashira and you see whatever, you see Patrick.
What is so? Huh? Are you okay over there?
Who are you saying that to?
Both of them?
You just see her. You just see the floor start like what looks like something on the dirt and gunk on the floor start to catch fire as you see her scoot further backwards into the crevice. And you go and you hear, "Oh yes, I'm fine. I've just heard rumors about that one."
Don't play too much into rumors. Deshira, are you okay?
No response, and you can't see her anymore. She's so far back.
Alright, pardon me, hold on. And Whimsy's like trying desperately to climb up over.
Athletics.
I'm not gonna succeed this. Because he's got a -2. Well, 15.
Yeah, so now you managed and you toppled down and you are covered in gunk, but you managed to topple into the back with her. And while we leave that cliffhanger, we're gonna go back to Tavion, Garen, Vinny, and Twayblade. I think are the most longest since action, and then we'll move back to the other table.
Okay.
Tavion, Garen, Vinny, Twayblade.
What are you getting this reputation?
It might have started with putting the kid in a coma, and then you used another person to beat up another person, and you won the whole free-for-all.
And then you use the same person as like a human sponge to clean up spots, I think. Or something.
Yeah.
Besides, like, I'm really not a mean person, and yet just people are terrified of me. And
Well, that's Karen. You should want that. All right. That means people are gonna respect you.
That means people are going to fear me. I don't want fear.
Fear, respect, so closely related. It means that people won't mess with you, that's important. People won't go around saying, "Hey, I'm gonna take your lunch money." No, they're not gonna do that. Look at you.
We can work on this. You just have to walk a fine line for a little while, but it doesn't have to end up bad.
I don't think anyone's gonna try to attack you or anything, or like report you or something. I haven't done anything wrong.
From the sounds of it, they might.
I put a kid in a coma.
While you were in fighting class, you were just performing to the best of your ability.
Right? They should have stopped you if you weren't supposed to do that.
I still feel terrible about it, though.
That's understandable. We'll just have to wait and see what happens.
Yeah. I have heard that he's going to pull through. So that's good, at least I didn't kill him.
Yeah, there's that.
Small victories.
He's gotta be terrified when he sees me, though. If he sees me again.
Probably, you did put it. If he sees you again. If he sees again. Yeah.
I heard you blinded him.
Roll perception, Tavion.
Maybe when he's up and about, you can, make a gesture or something of sort of apology or friendship, so that it's not the last word on it isn't a coma.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did I recognize that guy?
You did not.
Good
Oh, well,
job,
maybe.
Patrick. 'Cause
Wait,
it was
you're a dwarf, right?
Yeah, I'm a dwarf, and he said he was from the forest, not the mines, and that's
Roll
sort of how
history.
people live, so.
At advantage.
Oh, I guess I did blind a student.
That is Patrick Magmaforge. Not heir to the throne, but like 80th in line.
Jesus Christ, Thalrak.
Where am I in line?
Much further than that. You don't even have any tentacles. So, for clarity, the royal dwarven line mostly consists of half-dwarf, well, various percentages of dwarf kraken hybrid. And there's some elf in there, too. It's a weird mix.
Can they at least breathe underwater?
Some of them can, some of them can't. They each kind of manifest their own special gifts depending on which part of the heritage they take after more strongly. Also, the elfish, and for those that aren't aware of the history, the elves and the dwarves are now one kingdom under this Kraken dwarf elf umbrella.
Yay! That alliance marriage worked for the better. And definitely had no ill side effects.
Patrick's definitely not one.
Twayblade and Tavion, you are understandably a little lost. This is part of the lore of the world that was kind of built in the past campaigns. There's been a lot of stuff.
It started to come together.
Yes.
Tentacles in the height, at least.
Is that all I know?
Yeah. I mean, he's like I said, he's 80th in line, so he would be seen around the royal palaces, but like nobody really cares what he does.
Would I have expected him to be in the school?
Probably not, because it would be. I mean, normally rich, spoiled kids who've got all the money in the world that they need aren't gonna be attending this school. Occasionally, like, you'll see somebody from a rich family or a noble family because they just really want to adventure, or sometimes if it's political and they're trying to, trying to gain favor somehow. But for the most part, no, you wouldn't see people of his stature in this school.
Does his position in 80th, like, does that mean that I would be nice to him, or does he would he expect a certain level of extra courtesy or respect or something, or would I just treat him like some other dwarf that I met?
It varies from individual to individual. It's expected, but it's also the dwarf lands, and they mostly don't care as much. So, like, 50-50. You got the snooty people who, will stand on their title of, even if they're like 177th in line, they're like, because the first, 20 matter. But then you have the people that are, 50th, and they're like, I'm not in the top 20. They're like, to do it, I'm just a guy. So, it depends on who you're getting. But the top 20 would definitely, expect to be respected. And then beyond that, it's if, how snooty you are. Hashtag Dwarven politics. Dwarven Kraken Elvish politic lore.
I had no hand in that one. I only did lay the foundations.
Laid a lot of foundations.
Yeah.
He didn't even have to get laid for that one. Penny just was like, you're in close proximity to
Oh,
me.
yes.
Everywhere.
So also in lore, Krakens reproduce by imprinting upon their mate. There's no actual anything that happens. And then they just lay their eggs, who then take on the features and characteristics of whoever they're with. It's a real complicated thing. It's a silly campaign.
No, it's probably changed a bit as we've gone down the generations.
Yeah, it's true.
But originally, yes.
Yes.
What did you do, Puzz?
He took that Cthulhu song that was popular on TikTok for a while real literally.
No. It was, may or may not have had some substance abuse in the early days, and definitely got substance abuse high with a Kraken.
Yeah. He became the party grandfather later on in life, though.
And got the Kraken handler skill, but
Never used it again. Oh gosh. Okay. Back to your table then, and then we'll move out to where do you guys want to go as a group somehow?
I would assume back to our rooms to prepare for the dance if that's coming up.
Do we have class first?
There are no
There's
classes
no
today.
classes today.
You got about an hour left in this session, and we'll go into the ball, like walking into the ball on the start of the next session.
If we have a few minutes, Dorbar was sitting here and wondering what conversation was happening at this table behind him.
Yeah, let me go find you. There we go.
Seeing as
Okay.
all the other tables were filled.
Yeah, perception.
Do.
All right, everybody deafened and mute up except for Dorbar.
Not working.
Buzz.
I'm good.
And I think Zach.
Nope, I'm good.
No, Zach, you gotta deafen and mute.
What? Oh shit! Sorry. Hang on. I'm sorry. I must have missed that part.
Yep, no problem.
Be back.
All right. So you hear them talking about how something has gone well with students so far, and they've actually been able to successfully use it on one member of faculty, and nobody has noticed yet.
Okay.
And then they kind of see you there, and they kind of like start talking about, the ball later and how they don't have any dates. It's just it's a weird rapid shift. And then everyone come back.
And they,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say they just said on a member of faculty.
Yep.
Okay. Do. All right, if everyone's ready to go back to rooms now, I'm good with it.
All right, then we will
Oh.
we'll resolve Whimsy real quick. Whimsy. We'll resolve you real quick.
Okay.
So what are you? She is just. You can see the stone in her starting to scorch around her, and you can feel heat radiating off of her.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's okay. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm just back here cleaning. I'm doing community service. And you just see her take what looks like a shirt out of her bag and start rubbing the floor.
Are you certain you're okay?
Yep, just fine. I'll see you later at the dance. Yep.
You can tell me if something's wrong,
She dives underneath. Let's see how well. 14, well enough. And then everybody else, just to make sure Tavion's muted intentionally and he can hear us still. Okay, cool. Making sure. Everybody else, let me get my thing here. Ping. Focus ping. Can see this tiefling woman just sprinting out with what looks like a dirty, scorched shirt of some kind, and just runs out.
Did someone blow up the kitchen again?
Yeah, I wonder if she blew up this time.
Isn't that the girl that like Whimsy was like?
Yeah, that is. We should go check that out.
I hope Violet's okay.
He's still in the kitchen?
Well,
yeah, we
let's
should go find
check
out.
on him, yeah.
Who? Do we follow her? Or we...
I didn't hear any big booms.
Still should go check.
I probably should have gone.
Norber's
Might
heading
accidentally
towards
make
the
it
kitchen.
worse.
Yeah, when Hex walks in, he's just gonna look around to see if he
Wanna
can
make sure the
see
booze is okay?
Violet.
The booze is still fine, yes. It's a little bit warm, though, if you take any of it out.
No.
I ain't coming any closer. Violet looks alright. Where's Whimsy?
Underneath the keg.
Why? Well,
I'm not stepping into this kitchen.
Or-
Bad things happen to me in here.
I'll help Whimsy out from under the keg since
I'm little. I just can't climb over the counter.
I will help Whimsy out of the area back there.
Thank you.
What's going on?
Did that lady blow up in here?
No. She was.
I didn't hear any booms.
No, I think I understand what's wrong.
I think her shirt caught on fire or something. Violet, are you okay? Nobody blew up, right?
Oh no.
No.
No, nobody blew up.
Nobody caught on fire?
And as that happens,
But I think it's okay.
Alright.
and
I'm gonna go out here because it's scary in here.
and then you see sprint out from underneath, as well. Just after that, that dwarf kraken elf thing. I'll big our eyes it so you can see it better.
What the heck is that?
Hello, goodbye.
And also goes sprinting out.
Hey, slow down! Guy almost ran me over.
What the
Oh,
hell is
sees-
everyone doing back there?
Sees Garen, trips, falls into the fountain.
Oh,
I've got to help him out.
I'm
I've
gonna
gotta-
shout into his mind his name.
He screams, recoils from Garen, and sprints even faster out. Knocking Swordsman and Vinny, please.
Strength check.
Dex saves.
Strength-
Dex strength. Oh, no, you're getting knocked over, so Dex.
Yeah, so Dex, yeah.
Dex
yeah.
saves.
Alrighty, that's the swordsman.
Kills.
That's Vinny.
Oh, go.
Kills.
So
looks good and
so
says, "I
so
guess he's
Vinny
scared of dragon
fall.
people or
So
something."
so he runs in between both of them, hits both of them. They fall together, and the swordsman falls in such a way that Vinny actually has a large gets stabbed, not like because it's sheathed, but gets stabbed in the stomach with the sheathed blade. So just goes down hard. Ugh! And you both fall in a pile as he darts out of the room.
You big jerk idiot! Ow! I'm sorry. Let me get up. Go away, you idiot! Jeez! Ow!
Starts laughing hysterically and goes, "What if that's the special guest of our ball? I haven't seen him. Haven't you guys? What if that's our special guest?"
I hope not.
Well, he is new. He apparently arrived today, but he said he was a student.
Kellis looks at Garrett and says, I guess he doesn't like dragon people or something?
Do
He
you
might
not
like
know the
everybody
rumors?
way too much.
What do you mean?
I-
What
I've heard of it.
rumor?
Have you heard of Garen the Gruesome?
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a rumor. It's not a rumor. It's true. I accidentally put a kid in a coma, and I used another student as a weapon against another student.
Well, was that him?
No, he's heard the rumors and he's scared of me.
Oh.
Well, that seems like a strange, you know.
Oh, you just said they weren't rumors, and you actually did those things.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay, so if they're not rumors, then you're just kind of murdering other students, I guess, or at least kind of doing it.
They
No,
both lie.
it was a melee fighting class, and I don't really know my strength as well as I thought I did.
I got knocked out like real fast in that one, but I don't usually fight in melee, so that's probably why.
Oh no, that sounds perfectly like a perfectly good explanation to me. I mean, we're all here to learn, right?
Right. And he needs to learn how strong he is, apparently.
Oh, he looks strong.
Yeah.
You can probably throw me across the room. Don't do it. Don't do it, though.
I've already thrown you across the room.
Yeah, that's all right.
Go
You're a big guy. Jeez.
Yeah, I've been told that. But I'm really not a heartless monster. I didn't
Well,
mean to
anybody-
put the kid in a coma.
I think anybody could, just looking at you, anybody could see that. Kellis has dragon bias.
Clearly.
Anyhow, I'm gonna go over here and check on my buddy. You guys okay over here?
Meta, what did my 2 survival checks from each character?
Vincenza thinks that she is heading for the forest by the elemental furnace.
Gotcha.
And Goji's pretty sure she's headed. So the swordsman's pretty sure she's headed for the ladies' room.
Ah. I believe she is heading for the ladies' restroom. No, she's clearly heading to the forest. I'm pretty sure she's going to the ladies' room. Oh, and how do you know this?
You spent most of your life in there.
I am very familiar with restrooms. Oh right, yes you are, because you're the weirdo who eats in the bathroom, aren't you?
Kellis puts his hands on his hips and says, "If anyone sounds like anyone else."
That just broke out.
What do you mean? I sound nothing like this guy. I sound a lot like you.
Well, hey, just forget about it. You guys okay over here?
Some jerk ran into us, and this big idiot had his sheath poke me in the stomach.
I doubt it was on purpose. He only kills the high dreaming drug bar or something.
Elgrim.
Yes, that one.
The what? There's no high demon Elgrim, you idiot. That's not a thing.
That's not very nice to be calling my friend an idiot.
Well, he did just fall over on me.
I was not on purpose, I can guarantee it.
Don't disturb everyone's breakfast, alright, guys? We're gonna argue outside the eating area.
This person leans in, and as they're passing, the swordsman whispers in their ear, "He's real," and just walks out.
I know he is. Thank you. Soon he will taste my blade. I will break him down and make him suffer all the pain he has wrought.
What is everyone arguing over here about?
The Great Deacon Elgrim.
This guy.
Kellis looks at Wemsy. Apparently everything. We're arguing about everything today.
We're trying to find out where Dashira went. He says the ladies' room. I say the forest.
She's not going to the forest.
Okay. Then it's probably apparently it's what this, said.
Whimsy will hold some of the scorched vegetables out, and he's like, I think her fire is going out of control.
That's not good.
Everything over there is scorched. The casks are warm. The cold area behind them is been heated up. Simply being near her was warm. And that's not because of my feelings. Don't think about that right now.
I understood what you meant, Wims, okay?
Not like it got worse the closer you got.
Shut up. The flames.
Is she gonna explode?
No, I just think that she's trying to get her, basically the, in essence, temperature down. That's why she was in the cold area behind the casks.
Well then, either we leave her to it, or I know a handy dandy little spell called Frostbite. I'm not sure how gently I can cast it, but
Is anybody else interested in any of this? Nudge, so you don't have to keep flitting between you guys.
I'm fine.
Hey, look, everything okay over here?
I'm trying to figure out where that tiefling just ran off to after she was hiding out.
her name's Dashira.
Yeah.
Hex will come out
Ashira, there.
and
Her
walk into
fire
the
is
group.
starting to lose control, I think.
And the other one, the squid face guy, his name's Patrick.
That's a weird name.
Hi, I'm
He
Patrick.
knocked into the two of us and knocked us over and knocked this.
He
I'll
fell
curb
into
my
the,
tongue.
he fell into the fountain. Stop talking about my friend like he's a thing. He's a person.
Are we sure he's a person?
Yes, I'm sure he's a person.
You're positive. How do you know?
Because he's standing right there. Look at him.
How do you know he's not a thing under all that?
I don't know. How do we know you're not a thing?
I'm not. I am a person.
Well, there you go. That's good enough for me.
Oh,
I believe it.
course. Of course. Sorry. I didn't realize we were just taking things at face value here at this
Well,
school.
I mean, there's all kinds of different creatures here, but they're all people. I mean, you gonna be racist now?
I'm not saying that he's not a person.
You just said he wasn't a person.
I said we don't know if he's a person. He might not be living. What if he's,
What, a zombie?
I
could
don't
be
think
that.
he healed Hex's
Yeah.
wounds, so
Fixed my back. He didn't fully heal it, but he did what he could, which helped
You
me
could
get back
sleep
in.
overnight. It was fine.
Yeah, after we went to the nurse's station. It's really
But-
good though.
How do you know he's not, who knows? How do you know he's not, maybe, he's not, there's no actual person under any of that. There's not, it's just that. What if it's just that?
And you all notice that
I'm gonna.
the rest of the room has kind of vacated except for directly around you.
I suggest, Garen, do you mind?
Fine.
Big boy voice.
Right. We're trying to have a private conversation.
In public.
That's definitely going to do great wonders for your reputation as they all scatter.
I hate this.
I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna message the swordsman into his head or her head, their head.
Okay. Thing's head.
Into the swordsman's head and say, what will I say? What do you like to be called?
He spawns back the swordsman.
Okay, so then I'll say out loud. So I just talked to him in his head, and that only works with creatures that are alive. So we're good. Let's go. I heard somebody talking about a woman's
right.
restroom.
Thank you, Twiblade. That's very kind of you.
I am not going in there.
Whimsy, what happened to you?
Well, nobody. You shouldn't.
Whimsy's just kind of sitting there after hearing where this conversation went, and he just seems like people can roll insight if they want on Whimsy.
Dorvar's gonna continue trying to talk up Garen despite the fact he never listens.
Ah,
Yeah, the conversation, Zach, you not 20, so I'll just say the conversation is disturbing Whimsy completely. He doesn't like this conversation of what is existence, what is someone real underneath the armor, and he seems that that conversation's affecting him too.
Okay, I don't know why my roll was under suit wing, but I got a 12. That was weird.
Well, Zach gets the entire gist why Whimsy freaked out, so he can share if he wants to.
Whimsy is not really. We need to pick a new topic around him. I don't
Maybe
think he
Whimsy's
liked
the
what you
high
guys were
demon
talking
Elgrim.
about. I don't think Whimsy is the high demon Elgrim.
How about we all just go get ready for this dance?
Maybe we should help Shira.
Kellis is cuddling on Vincenzo because he's like pissed that he's like yelling at the swordsman, so he won't have any insight.
Are we? Do we actually have to dance at the dance?
Vinny looks at Kelsey. You got a problem, little guy? You gonna bite my ankles?
I mean,
you're asking for it. Let me tell you something.
Listen, where I'm from, we don't take crap from no one.
Oh, the way where I'm from, we probably don't do that as well.
Hey, you didn't want to say it, too, because then you realize we're similar, ain't we?
What? No. You're a kitty. I'm a noble. We are not alike.
Fair. All right. Well, I'm sorry. Swordsman, I guess
That's it. Yes.
You don't got a name? No.
I believe he gave up his name in his quest.
Well, I am gonna go and see what I can do to help. That's the
and while you're trying, it's the swordsman. Who's trying to help? Vinny, are you going out after?
Vinny. It's Vinny.
And where does Vinny think people are?
Well, they've all collectively convinced him that she went to the ladies' room.
Okay.
And he's not gonna go in there, but he's gonna see how he can help.
While you're trying to figure out how to help, you hear a rumor that what is this rumor? Because somebody paid 1,000 for that rumor. Oh. What is it? Oh, I know a good one. You hear a rumor that Kellisk is secretly a super powerful and influential person for some reason, and that's why there was such an armed response to bring him in the other day.
I'll have to take note of that. Yeah, he's just gonna do whatever he can.
Kellis leans into the swordsman. He's like, "You tell me if he bothers you, I will feed him his own fuzzy tail."
It is all right, Kellisk. I can handle myself.
He's gonna wake up some morning and he's gonna have freaking cobalt foot in his mouth.
I do not think you have to go that far. Truly, it is all right.
You're not threatening my friend, are you?
No, I was talking to my swordsman. It's fine. It was a completely unrelated matter. Don't worry about it.
Dorvar's gonna suggest Garen walks back to our dorms together, just so we can talk on the way.
Yeah.
All right.
Ian trying to have eavesdropped through most of this, heads over and then, yeah, grabs Garen and is like, man, it's not worth it. You can blind someone else later. And try to walk out with them too. Just constantly holding Garen back, despite him not be trying to move forward.
Ooh. Not ooh.
Did anyone spend the points to let them re-roll one nat 1 or no?
No, not yet. But remember, you.
Only one per session, I know.
Yeah.
I know, that's why I'm debating it, but nah.
So Whimsy, you see Dashira disguised, however, in a whole bunch of really heavy clothing, trying to slip out of the bathroom. And the reason you notice is because you can smell it starting to smoke a little bit.
I'm gonna roll. If it's odd, when he's gonna do something, he's even, he's not. He just kind of is looking around. He just says, I don't see her anywhere.
Well, then I guess we wait for our friend to finish her business politely, and if she didn't see her, then maybe she's just not here anymore.
Perhaps.
Alright.
There's nobody in that bathroom, guys.
Alright. Then I guess we're done here. Hopefully, when we see her again, she's alright. Maybe we can try to help her some way, calm her down. Cool her down.
I can't imagine what she's going through. Like, it's probably terrifying.
Garen, how did you get here? Wow! You snuck out
my way again.
I'm not supposed to be here, am I? I bet. Sorry.
Oh, that's good.
all good.
I guess it's just getting ready. If I don't see her at all, I will go and seek her out myself after that. But for now, I think she has a way of. Hopefully, she has a way of solving this herself. I'm concerned for her safety.
Well, just keep me posted, I guess. All right, buddy.
Will do.
I want to make sure that everyone's okay.
Yes.
And Vinny will just walk back to his dorm.
All right.
So while Dorbar and Garen walk back, Dorbar is gonna kind of attempt to re-express the difference between bad and being intimidating. So, hey, Garen, like, I know you don't love this reputation, but, like, I hope you understand, like, no one here thinks you're bad. Like, you're just a little intimidating, and that's cool. Like, you can be a really good guy and still intimidating. Like, there's a lot of shitty people here. Like, I've already heard there's people around here who are messing with the goats, and that I heard rumors that, like, people are doing experiments against other students and maybe even faculty. Like, this place is a little fucking crazy. So, like, you want to be a little intimidating, and that doesn't mean you're a bad person. Like, from one friend to another, do you understand?
Yes, and also, what do you mean messing with the goats?
Oh, there was a thing where, like,
Got a little clarity on that one.
there was some students who were smuggling goats out of the local farms. I don't even know what they were doing. It'd be funny to know. It would be funny to know. But, like, apparently students have been stealing goats from local farmers, presumably to do weird experiments on them. Those are the people we're here to school with.
Okay. I'm on somewhere else completely when you said message to go time.
Oh, that would also be pretty horrible. That I will give you. If I'm following you now, I don't know why your brain went there, but I like that. You are right. That also would make them not good people.
No, not at all. Yeah, I guess. Alright, I do need to be intimidating.
See, that's the spirit. Okay, that's all Dorbar had to say.
All right. Do we have anything else we want to do? We can do prep or some other thing. We've got like 45 minutes, or we can break early to give you guys some extra time in between sessions before we come back, or we can break early and start early. However you guys would like to do it.
I wouldn't mind breaking early.
Yeah,
I'm getting
breaking
kinda
early
hungry.
and then starting early again.
Seems good to me. I'm fine
Yeah.
starting in an hour.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's plan for 5. Let's do 5:30.
5:15.
Do 5:30 to give it a little bit of
5:30,
extra leeway there, and we'll do it 5:30.
Cool.
Alright, sounds good.
All right, so thanks everybody for watching so
Yeah.
far. Thanks everyone for playing so far. We will be back at 5:30, and we will start going to the ball. We will see some of a lot of things have happened today that are going to have wide-reaching consequences throughout the rest of this campaign, I'm sure. So we will be back in a little over an hour. Thank you so much.